Hello, welcome to Showmatch of Extraordinaries against Beast Team Esports. I'm Gloomyok. Today I'm joined by Kanza.
Hello, everybody. How are you today at this New Year evening?
Yeah, I wish everybody a happy new year. And today we have an exciting matchup with BC Sports against Extraordinary. I hope everyone is excited. I hope everybody is ready to watch some good League of Legends. And yeah.
So we think we're gonna have a banger game. So what's going on today? A bit of stomp, a bit of even games. What will happen?
Um, I, I, I haven't seen that much from either of these teams. So I hope for banger close games. I hope for action. I don't want any like boring scale fest. So I hope for some psychopathic, aggressive plays, all the map, at least in game one. Like after
So
that, hmm,
so we definitely don't want a 3-0 game because it's gonna
no.
be boring AF. So yeah, we saw Beast Team playing in the SLE league, if I'm not mistaken. They don't play with the same players as they did before, but they have some old ones. So we definitely gonna see the web on the bot lane and some crazy plays from him probably. So yeah, I hope it's gonna be some flashy fiestas.
Yeah, I hope so as well. Do you have any favorites before the game starts? Who do you think is gonna take it? Or are you also pretty?
I'm pretty not too well known with the Extraordinary team. I don't really know them or how they play or where they played. So yeah, gonna be a new to me. For now, I can say Beast team gonna give a fight, and I don't know how it's gonna end exactly. So I hope they're gonna show us the good games, and maybe even Extraordinary can beat them. So yeah, well, what about you? You think which team gonna take the game?
I also not sure. I don't know most of the players that well. Only player I also like kind of heard of is the web. So because of that bias that I at least heard of him, I believe Beast team is overall gonna take it. But I would also be pleasantly surprised with any with if any of either teams wins. I just hope for good League of Legends. I just hope for no stomp, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's probably one of the last show matches we're gonna have, and the new season gonna bring us new items, new metas, new stuff. So what we're gonna see now? Mm, oh no, probably gonna be the same because it's gonna be before the season starts, right? Like the whole tournament.
Yeah, definitely. The tournament is gonna be still on this on this patch this season, so nothing will change. I think the new items and new map will be a day or two after. But what I'm excited for the last few show matches, we didn't really have any input from any professional games. But yesterday, it was seen that the Demacia Cup started, so maybe we see some inspiration from what the pros pick, which could make a big change in how the teams draft. So I'm interested to see if they're gonna like draft just like they would draft themselves, or if they're gonna take some inspiration from the way the teams drafted in the Masia Cup.
I mean, probably the inspiration happens everywhere, and people from the lower leagues definitely watch over the higher ones, so they can check how it goes and what works for the best. They're still not the pro players, but learn from the best, how they say.
Yeah, definitely. I do hope we can see a static Livla. It's a pick that is overall quite hated, but I think it's very fun to watch. It's pretty obnoxious to play against. So as long as I don't play against it, I love watching it. And it's a pick that has been quite relevant in the Demacia Cup. So I do hope we see it today. It's pretty fun to watch. Do you expect any picks to come out today?
I think it's just gonna be the standard ones. What happens usually last few show matches, like definitely Ori Prio and other control majors like that, Syndra. Probably some bruiser slash ganking junglers on the that side, and yeah, probably gonna have a happy, fun family meeting on the bot lane where the top laners just are for themselves and try to not lose the game.
Yeah, that will probably turn out like this. I mean, we all already have seen some more or less unconventional draft in this league. Um, so if if we see some, it's a show match. I do hope obviously that both teams take it serious, but at least want like a little bit of a more extraordinary draft in like one game.
You
Maybe
just want to
like
see Ivan mid lane, don't you?
I want to see Ivan mid
Yeah.
lane, yes.
And no Soraka.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Nah, it's gonna be fine. What can be wrong, right? They have 3 games. They have 1 game each to troll and cook whatever they want to and show us if that actually is their style or not. So yeah, that's basically what we can expect. I hope. Nothing like too standard, too boring, and yeah.
Yeah. So indeed. Yeah. The well, what do I say now?
Yeah. So since we have a bit of delay, we can always talk about what you think which lane gonna have the highest impact in this game, in those
Uh,
games.
in those games, I mean, probably bot lane. We're in a pretty bot lane centric meta at the moment. We see in especially the higher we go, the more it's about which team can bring the ADC ahead, and in the end, better ADC wins most of the time. But we've also seen slowly some strong side top laners creeping up. The top laners taking over the game. So I would love to see if we could like go away a bit from the like pure bot lane carry and just hope to see we can get like see a carry from a different role and see
Definitely
how.
the jungle, huh? Like I think the some champions that want to carry from the jungle are not in the good zone right now, good spot. So I think mid lane has pretty big chance to be a good one for that one, and definitely top lane, like you said.
Yeah, definitely. Mid lane, still probably the most flexible role out of all of them. Being able to do anything, utility, engage, setup, whatever you want, you can just put it in mid lane, which makes it like an exciting role to watch, definitely, but also which makes it even harder to master. So the best mid laners shine out even more, and it's always great to see a mid laner being able to be so versatile and doing so many different things. I don't expect to see it. I expect to that the mid lane matchup will probably be a mage slapfest, Syndra versus Ori. I do hope for more creative stuff though, and I hope
Yeah.
they can surprise me.
I kind of miss the times when you could actually play a pick comp, which is kind of really hard comp you can play. But the TFs, Nocturnes, the Galio Nocturnes, TF Shens, stuff like that, like it's really fun to watch. And if team is good at it, it's really hard to play against. But yeah, something extraordinary would be nice in those games. Am I right?
It would be indeed. Um, as I am now waiting, how long the delay is still gonna be?
Yeah. Do you have any info about that? Okay. So yeah, you think the cooking gonna start since game one, or they're just gonna take the game slowly and just check the enemy team and look how it goes? Just gonna start fiestaing since the beginning.
I think game one usually in show matches like these, game one is the most normal, like quote unquote normal drafting. I think game one will definitely be where both teams play the safest, where it will be kind of a like normal type of play drafting. I think if we go into game two, maybe they will kind of slowly start touching the bit of the weirder picks. And I think if we want to see some crazy shit, it will probably happen in the third game.
I
But
see.
yeah, that's how it like usually goes. But I can still like it can still be different. Maybe they just go game one, balls on the walls, and just run it down with an I don't know pike mid lane.
I mean, sure, they can just play 3 games in a row with like completely bonkers stuff. So you never know until you see it. So I think, yeah,
Yeah,
they can either give us surprise or they just can play like everybody with some boring stuff, but that works most of the time.
definitely.
Okay, so since the delay is keeping up and takes a while, I think we're gonna jump for a small break. But remember, don't go anywhere. and wait for us to come back. See ya, guys.
So, welcome back. We headed straight into the draft, and we're seeing a blue side Yasuvan.
Well, that's interesting. Like, well, let's see. Does anyone play it from the Beast team? Well, yeah, they actually have a guy on the mid lane. Danny himself, he has some games on the Yasuo with 87% win ratio, so that's not bad. So maybe they're scared of that.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the Lissandra ban coming out, Sana and Swain as well. The Lissandra ban actually could be pointing towards something like the LeBlanc, which is like a quite well-known counter to it.
Yeah, could be, but they also, the Extraordinary mid laner plays a lot of Lissandra, so that might be also a target.
Yeah, so far no real like meta bans, more like comfort pick bans, which is like also like I can see that attacking the comfort, making the others play out of their comfort zone, which is like a typical strategy. Kalista ban.
The same with
Also,
that. Everything is targeting right now. So yeah, let's see what they're gonna pick for the you think gonna be Ori like always?
yeah, I mean, picking Ori here B1 would be probably the play to go. But from what looking at the OP.GGs, I'm hoping for something else.
Oh, okay.
Javan Hava also a quite typical B1 pick. He usually answered with a Poppy.
Yeah, but it's still worth to pick Jarvan if you have Ori open B1.
Javan also
Okay.
Echo. That's an exciting pick. I didn't expect to see an R1 Echo pick. Technically a flex pick into jungle or mid lane, but I would expect it here to go into the jungle. Draven Hava. Are we
I mean,
so
yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so I want to say about the Echo is actually pretty good early pick because you can also technically flex it in mid lane to deny the Syndra pick. I'm not sure about the jungle matchup into the Jarvan, but in mid lane you like definitely deny now the enemy to pick Syndra. And Ori is also like kind of hard to play against Echo. I follow up with a Kaiser pick, which is pretty conventional ADC pick here as well.
So, watching the last games of the Beast team, either jungler or mid lane, I don't see any echo games on either of them. So, even I don't know where the champ is going. So, might be, I don't know, is it a good blind pick for the mid lane? Or is it a good pick versus Jarvan?
I don't know a lot about the jungle matchup, so I can't say much about that because I don't want to put out any wrong information. I can imagine it's quite good as you can just dash out of the Cataclysm. But I can tell in mid lane, it's definitely not a good blind pick. It's a really lovely counter pick into something like the Sinja. But yeah, Jinx, Renata slammed for Extraordinary here.
And we're gonna see the WAP Bard roaming around the map and whopping everybody in the face. So if he goes for that pick, we kinda are sure he never gonna be bot lane almost, and just gonna walk around and try to wreak havoc in other lanes on the map.
Not sure if you want to let the Jinx scale up for free, but Syra is
Okay.
being Beast Team Esports heard what we said about probably boring Johnson in game 1 and said, nope, we're gonna make it exciting.
This is cooking starting on the B side. I have okay, I saw some Zyra jungles, but I don't think it's gonna be a Zyra jungle. Definitely not against Jarvan. Bot line, okay, it's fine. I mean, she can stop Jarvan if she's fast enough, but Jarvan can, with Renata and Jinx, can pretty easily kill her. So that's good for the blue team. I don't know how I feel about that pick though.
I don't know either, but what confuses me more at the moment is the Vel'Koz ban. You already have an Echo, you have a Zyra. I don't think that Vel'Koz is a big of a danger unless you're planning on picking 2 full tanks. A Caliban coming out, like good ban on the side of Extraordinary. If you're unsure, if like Echo's going jungle or mid, Akali can also be flex top lane. Always a good ban. Renekton, classic ban. I don't know what to expect of the rest of the draft. It's Beast team throwing a curveball.
I mean, if Echo is mid lane and they didn't ban Ori, for example, then they're not gonna pick Ori for themselves, right? So Extraordinary can aim for the Ori, so they have Jarvan Ori, they have Jinx Renata. Oh, I was kind of confused for a second when I saw Timo, but
yeah, I mean, Beast team probably holding the R5 for mid lane pick to see if they send the Echo mid lane or in the jungle, but probably a jungle pick. Unless Extraordinary is going to be cocky and blind to Syndra now. I don't really see a reason to pick an Echo mid lane this early. Riven picked on the side of Beast Team Esports.
Okay, I like the team comp. I feel like it is for funsies the game one. I really don't think that team comp gonna win the game, but for now at least. But yeah, I mean, maybe they just say, you know, hey, I'm gonna just skill check you. I'm better at mechanics than you. I'm just gonna roll you over. Maybe that's the reason.
Probably, like, if Beast Team like skill checks, it's a Galio pick. That is. I don't like the Galio. I don't think it would be either good into Echo, nor is it good in general. I think it's a pretty underwhelming pick at the moment, with its stats being a bit too weak for me. But maybe they can make it work if they pair it up with something like a Camille in the top lane here. Not sure how the Camille Riven matchup is, but that would be a combo you would usually like to see.
I feel like if they pick Shen... Oh, Malphite. Okay.
Okay. If I'm Beast team, I would slam Silas here. Yeah.
Okay, so there's some counter pick, right? So Echo is probably jungle right now, because Silas jungle is not that amazing right now. And yeah, we have one team on one side when you just press R and you have Jinx auto-attacking. And on the other side, you have few assassins, you have few flanks, you have some ult stealing. So it's kind of hard for the blue team. It looks nice and easy, just press R, kill people with Jinx. But then the red team can just flank around, kill the Jinx, and then kill the rest of the team. So I think if the red team not gonna group up too much and try to use the flanks as good as they can just kill the backline if it's not protected and just roll over the game. But yeah, red team's comp is harder to play, but we will see what's gonna happen. What do you think?
Yeah, I also think the red team is like really hard to play, especially like I think the Cyrus a bit thematically doesn't really fit into their team comp the way they want to play. They want to play around like picks and flanks and stuff like that. Where on the other side, as you said already, the blue side team is just a basic press R front to back team fight comp. Definitely a lot easier to play for blue side here. I feel that's why I prefer the draft of the blue side here. Red side, the Beast Team Esports here needs to play a lot better than Extraordinary. They're slamming these picks, saying we're better than you, so come at us with your basic picks, and we're just gonna play anyways. But if they fail or like start falling behind, it's gonna be really hard for Beast Team to like find a way back into the game or just play in general. Also, if it's a Silas mid lane here, lane into Galio is not that easy. You really need the help of the Echo here to get out of the lane and start doing stuff. But I think Beast Team's big focus will be on the top lane, trying to bring the Driven ahead and have her dash around listening to Nightcore and 1v9ing.
I
Well,
mean, yeah, if you don't bring the top ahead, like early game, you can kill them off fight. You can try to get her ahead so she has an easier lane, kind of try to snowball. Because blue team has the scaling, right, in the pocket. They have the Jinx, they have the late game insurance, they have some tanks for her, they have some nice engage. And the Beast team, if you fall apart in the early game and you fall apart even more in the mid game, I don't think so. You have something to look in the late game. They have some nice CC, they have some Echo W's, Zera's ultimates, and yeah, then the Salas, so he can get them off or some stuff. But yeah, definitely gonna be a hard game to play. So we just can wait and see what's gonna happen in the early game.
yeah, but I definitely expect a lot of early aggression on the side of Beast Team. But if Extraordinary is able to answer the early aggression as their base stats with something like Galio's base stats are overall not bad. If you fight around the early levels after his level 3, I think it's like his where he spikes pretty hard. His level 3 is pretty good. He just falls off tremendously later on. But if you're able to match early, fight around the scuttles, get the first Drake, and just don't let Beast Team take over the game in the early game, it's definitely looking really good for Extraordinary. I think the more I look at it, the more I like Extraordinary's draft compared to Beast Teams. Because I not sure if Beast Team is able to um correctly play their team comp. As it's something I would either expect to see out of a solo queue team or of like a really good team that's underestimating the enemies. I'm not sure about Beast Team Esports skill level, but it's a very risky comp, and I feel like if they lose this game one with that draft, I feel it will give Extraordinary a lot of momentum, being like, yeah, they tried to outskill us, and they failed at it. So I feel like if blue side wins here, it's gonna be a big difference for game 2 and game 3. Because it would then show you can't just blatantly outskill us, and I feel like that could be a big mental damage for Beast Team.
Yeah, definitely. When you say like, yeah, I'm better than you on the solo lane, I can 1v1 you, 2v2 you, whatever, right? So yeah, if they're gonna get that skill check in their face, I don't think so. They're gonna pick something like that in the game too if they're gonna lose. Or they just gonna pick exactly the same stuff or even more crazier to just check the waters. It's a show match, it's a scrim. It's you should try to learn in those games, right? Try to also show your best kinda, but not everything what you have. So you're not gonna show your enemies, right? How your deepest secrets. So yeah.
Don't
Then
show you
you
any.
can yeah, and then you can have like on the other side, you have those Gallios, you have those Malphites, Jarvans. What if, like, yeah, you think I'm gonna go tank? No way, man. I'm gonna go full lethality Malphite. I'm gonna go full AP Galio, man. I'm gonna slap you in the face and just steamroll you since level 1 because I'm not gonna wait for the scaling. I'm just gonna snowball you. That would be fun to watch, but I don't think so that's gonna happen.
I mean, I think at the moment you go the AP variant on the Galio. I can check real quick so I don't like tell something wrong. But as far as I'm aware, on Galio at the moment you do go for the AP version with the Everfrost and Hourglass. You still go kind of tanky as you get a lot of like HP or like armor from the Hourglass, but you still are more on the damage side than on the tank side with the Galio at the moment. I see. He could still get bursted down, but he could also like deal the amount of damage. I think if they get the Galio to snowball, if they like if he slams a Dark Seal, roams bot lane with his R, he could deal some damage.
Yeah, definitely when they're gonna stack. Like Zyra R can interrupt some stuff when Galio gonna ult. She can ult on him, so that can be crazy. But if they're gonna stack it up and Extraordinary gonna use the R buttons really good, that's just gonna be a slap and game over, I think.
Yeah, it's just as you don't know more about bot lane than me. Who do you think is winning the bot lane matchup here?
Bot lane matchup. If played well, I mean, usually like Prio is on the Jinx and the Renata side. Like she can just literally take the Prio and keep the Prio. If you want to fight early game and if you dodge Renata stuff and you land the Zyra and the Kaisa gonna use the Q on the isolated target, then yeah, they should win, but that's gonna be hard. I think Jinx Renata gonna take the early game. And definitely the late game.
Definitely. So it will be mostly about can the Jinx survive? Because
Yes.
if the Jinx survives, they will win. So you know which mid lane pick would have been incredible for Extraordinary here.
I mean, I don't feel like Galio in this team comp.
No, you want to know which mid laner would have been perfect?
No, don't tell me it's Ivern.
It's Soraka.
Ah, Soraka. Nah,
It...
I prefer Ivern then. I don't know. Soraka is so abusable when they have like Echo Jungle and stuff. So I think Ivern at least can use his tactics on the visible invisible thing. When like he goes to the jungle, he puts his bushes on the one side of the wall and then his invisible on the other side, because his hitbox is so big that he hides in it anyway, so they don't see the bush and they don't see the Ivern, so he's literally invisible. So shout out to people who know how to do it and how to play that champion that well. That's really good tactics and really broken. So yeah, if they would have that one, I think the Romies and the rotations would be pretty nice. And yeah, I don't know, maybe they played with those combos and they just like to press R, and maybe that's gonna work for them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I can still see how like Extraordinary wins this. Where even though Beast team has like a team comp that can just like jump on the Jinx, but there's so much protection for the Jinx here. You have the Galio peel, you have the Malphite R. Malphite would probably be in the enemy team, but if it comes hard on hard, like the Malphite can still ult on the Echo that's trying to kill the Jinx, and he's be like, nah. Jinx has herself few with the traps, the Renata revive. There's so much peeling for the Jinx here on the side of Extraordinary. I definitely favor Extraordinary for this game one.
Oh yeah, definitely. And yeah, if the Beast team, like, I think the window when they can kill her is when they have flashes. Just flash on her, kill her somehow, and maybe that gonna give you the opportunity to kill the other members. But otherwise, yeah, I think the same. I think Extraordinary team should win the game, one at least. So yeah, we'll see about that. I have no idea how to go.
Yeah, I also believe overall Extraordinary should win, but big flaw in the draft is if Beast team is able to flash on the Jinx and kill her, like you said, there's no damage on the Extraordinary side. Galio goes for the AP variant of build, but it's like still not something like a Sinja, not something like an Ori, where you'd be like, okay, that's the second carry threat. With Galio, you're more like, okay, he's more of like the second frontline threat, I would say so. But it gives some really nice side lane pick potential. So with
Mm.
Malphites in side lane and you have like a Galio or Jarvan to hover, and Driven tries to engage on the Malphite, you just like full on engage. Not sure actually if they do have enough damage to kill a Riven with Jarvan, Galio, Malphite.
I mean, I hope at least Javan not gonna go for the typical go AD version build. Like he's gonna go for the more bruiser side of the one, because then at least he can survive some stuff when what they're gonna throw at him. Because he gonna be literally the one engaging most of the tides. I think with the Malphite, maybe if he's there, then the Galio gonna join with the R button, right? So yeah, we'll see. Now when we are in the game, so
Yes, and I'm excited to see how it goes.
do you think we're gonna see any cheeky stuff in the level one?
I think they're gonna all play it quite safe. I don't think there's any like really strong level 1. I mean, Riven and Silas can be a bit obnoxious. I mean, also looking at the item, Silas is going for the Doran's ring, which means he wants to play more aggressive. Usually you go for Doran's shield, especially in a matchup like the Galio, where he can bully you, and especially with his magic shield, you cannot really trade against him. You go Doran's ring if you like have an easy matchup, you feel you can go for the early aggression, you can go for the solo kills. I like the confidence here out of Danny going for the Doran's ring.
So basically, we're gonna see Slapfest, mid lane, top lane, maybe not top lane, because the Riven opted for the Doran Shield one, so not gonna be that strong in the damage apartment. But yeah, definitely gonna try to survive the Q pokes for the Malphite.
Yeah, I mean, Malphite's probably gonna throw out like 3 Qs out of mana and then needs to go back to base.
That's actually true. That's actually true. Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe he's gonna wait with the Qs when he's gonna get like, I don't know, 2-3 levels, so he's gonna he can use like 1 Q more maybe then? I don't know.
I mean, from what I've heard, my old team, my jungler told me that there's a top laner that if you're into melee champs, I think you don't level the Q.
I mean, in the melee championship, basically, I think like what I did, at least when I played like top lane years ago, I was maxing like W, so it gives you armor and stuff, and you slap people. So yeah, maybe that's the case.
Yeah, probably. We've also seen Extraordinary had a bot lane leash, so we will see Beast's team probably having the priority as they're also pushing the lane in right now.
Yeah, I said like they can get the prio pretty easy with the Jinx rockets and stuff. I don't think so. She tried to rocket the lane, so yeah, might be that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they just don't want to have that early prio. Maybe they want to get pushed in to set up for a Jarvan gank. You think Jarvan will go for a cheeky level 2 gank? We see there's no vision on bot side.
I don't think so.
He is.
Okay, he's trying to do a lane gank. Okay, never mind then.
Which is weird.
Because I saw Jinx pushing the lane, I was like, oh no.
Will we see something? Jarvan is getting in position to gank. As we see that...
No way, gonna work.
We see like the fight and first blood on the Jinx, which is like a beautiful gank actually on the side of Extraordinary. Changed by support, wonderful pathing actually, playing exactly out of the vision, not being caught. Beautiful play, I like to see that.
Yeah, that's really good for the Jinx who scares, right? She wants the kills, she wants to be the high gold amount player in their team, but yeah, still surprised that thing worked out, but good one for them, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Beast team here trying to punish, but the Pepsi here failing to dash over the wall, but still placing ward in the jungle, in the top side jungle for Extraordinary here, giving more information. The Jarvan should be, is really behind though, so the Jinx definitely needs to do something with that kill, even though she went for that complete footwork. Not sure how good that is here. And there's a fight happening in the bot lane river right now. Yeah, there it is. Oh, Echo hitting the CC, just getting away, losing nothing much really, but Change by Support did get the scuttle. We can see Echo here is Night Fury is going up here to contest the top scuttle, but I don't think he can. He is a level ahead, but Change by Support has the Ruby Crystal more. He still, they both have the Smite, and there is a mid lane priority. But Night Fury is trying to contest the Scuttle Crab, didn't get hit by the CC, and who got the Smite? It was Night Fury getting the Smite. Galio getting in position. Okay, they're not trying to chase it. I mean, really big for the side of Beast team here, getting that Scuttle.
Yeah, I mean, this Echo shouldn't be able to get that Scuttle.
Wait, Malphite going in for that solo kill on the Riven? Okay.
That would be funny to watch. Rock slapping you to the death. But yeah, no matter, he used Q like one time too much and can't do much.
I mean, he's still like winning the auto attacks. I think Riven before her levels X is missing a lot of that damage for the actual fight. But Jarvan, the psychopath, is now going for a top lane gank as the Riven is being baited to engage himself. Jarvan is going up. Is he gonna miss this? He doesn't even try. Okay. I'm being baited in this. Oh wait, oh, if that W hit, she's
that would kill her, yeah. That was so close, actually. Yeah, I mean, you mentioned the fleet footwork on the Jinx. I really Don't like this rune on her. She gonna miss a lot from the range department and the auto attack speed department. So yeah, I don't think so. They have the Zyra. That maybe he was scared of the poke. Maybe it's a like free way for him to get some health back, but I don't. It's not worth. It's tragic rune in my opinion on Jinx. And but yeah. Anyway, Jinx 2-0 got a Noonquiver. Is
Yeah,
so
wait,
ahead. Now they can just snowball the lane, right?
when did Jinx get the second kill?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a pause here. A disconnect. Yeah.
And, Fanatic pause or? No. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Red side ADC had disconnect, so we need to wait till everything here is fixed after this little after the technical difficulties. But yeah, what do you think so far of the early game?
Definitely not what Beast Team would want. Like we said before in the champ select and in the loading screen, if they fall behind in early game, it's gonna be really hard for them to go back. And like we also said before, the best damage the blue side have, the extraordinary side, is the Jinx. So Jinx got 2 kills early game. She got the first blood. She got some money. She's ahead already. That means that's not good. So Beast Team needs to find a way to go back with that.
Yeah. So we're back. The technical issues have
Yeah, he's back.
okay. Right, this we have little technical difficulties, but we can see Galio trying to go for that melee creep. Is he gonna hit it? The Q is gonna hit on that melee creep, and he got the goal for the minion creep.
Oh, +1 for him.
I mean, there's a big wave. If BC wants here, I don't think they can go for a dive. The Jinx clears it so well.
No.
So it's I mean, it looked like
No
a big
chance. The item difference is just too big. Like, don't try to gank, and they also should know that Javan is close. And yeah, the 3v3 is also not happening. The level difference, I don't think so. They should
Oh.
fight.
I mean, Beast team is going for the Drake now. Oh, Cyrus walking straight into the Javan. Javan misses the CC, but they keep on going. No one is really hit. The Galio ult is being burned, but I think that's out of the Silas. Yes, so now there's a 4v3. Beast team deciding not to chase, but instead going for the Drake. Galio just farming in mid lane, being like, nah, I don't care about my team, give me my gold. I mean, it's great win getting the first Drake for the side of Beast team here.
Oh yeah, good for them that they managed to outwin the item difference, and mid laner rotated, wasted his ultimate, and they got the Drake. So that's good for them.
Okay, that Galio deals some damage. What? I mean, the Galio's going for the rocket build.
That's interesting.
I
It doesn't
have
work with the W, right? You need to use the belt and then W. You cannot W the belt.
Yeah, no, it's not like the old W Flash. You need to rocket belt and then do it. But what you usually do, if you go for the rocket belt, you rocket belt into E. So you like kind of extend your how far your dash is going. I think it's a good pickup here, as Extraordinary definitely needs a little bit more of damage, which it gives more than the Ava Frost. But I also feel it makes him a lot more volatile to actually get ganked, as there's some HP missing. Yeah, we're definitely gonna see how it's gonna turn out with the extra damage. Right now, it's just a little bit of farming. As Beast team actually being even and slightly ahead in CS, which is something I did not expect. We can see the top lane CS gap is getting bigger. Even though the Malphite has the Shino, the Riven has her Iron Spike Whip, which is like a really strong spike. But surprisingly, no action going on in top
Does
lane.
he have the Shin? What is he building?
The Malphite is going for the Iceborne Gauntlet, probably with the Sheen.
Okay.
It's...
Well, he disappointed me. I thought something else.
Did you expect the Trinity Malphite?
He doesn't have the lethal tempo, man. He cannot.
Oh, and beautiful engage on the side of the Galio. Danny is being caught out, has the Classicism though, and just comes out with using nothing but the flash. It was a really nice engage here.
That would be nice if the Javan would wait a second longer when the Galio W hit with the taunt, and he can just aim it better. But yeah, overall, not bad.
Still they got a flash for free. They can now maybe abuse it. Oh, going on a dive for the Malphite. Malphite has no flash, no health, no R. He needs to run away, but he's probably just gonna die. Tries to take the wave. Doing his, but now he just, what is he doing?
Okay. I mean, either use the teleport faster, or just stay under the turret and try to get the Riven when she's attacking you closer to the turret, so it's harder for her to run away. But okay.
Oh, God. Okay. Galio is going in, trying to like bring them away from the tower, I would guess. Just being up there, taking the CS. I mean, I don't think Malphite should go in the mid lane here, as Malphite into Sylas is the worst matchup for the Malphite here. So I feel like he's just gonna like try to take the wave real quick and run up top again. I don't think they wanna go for a lane swap.
He didn't even need to go to the mid lane for the wave. Like, he can literally just go top lane. The waves are even on the stage. So yeah, I mean, definitely Galio is winning the mid lane, right? More CS. He roamed. He still have more CS, so that's good for the Galio. Malphite, yeah, maybe if he wouldn't start with the Sheen and he'd go for the defensive side of the gauntlet first, maybe that would be easy for him because of the armor and stuff. But now Riven has the Gorgon Curse, so not good.
Huge gold lead for the Riven here in top lane. Bot lane, the lead actually is not that big. It's only like a 500 CS difference. I expected it to be bigger for Oh, there's a fight. And the 2v2 kill for the side of Extraordinary. Is Kaiser gonna trade back? Flash is being used, Galio ult coming down. And she gets the shutdown and just flashes out.
Oh, that was pretty well played by Kaiser.
Oh, the fight keeps on going up. Echo just... Oh, the fight. Oh, Cataclysm used on the Kaiser. Are they gonna get the kill? The kill is going over to the Jarvan. Sylas is hitting a beautiful chain. Is the Jarvan gonna get out with the flash? Wonderful handshake from the Renata, and they're just gonna try to get out here as good as possible. I don't think they have enough damage. The Galio is going in. Are they gonna try to fight it, or is just gonna disengage?
Alright, that was a bit scrappy. So nice kill by 2v2. Jinx got the kill, really nice. Then she didn't fight the Kai'Sa when she had the passive thingy on the Jinx, but let's wait a second.
Oh, more fighting here. Galio is hitting that taunt, and another kill for the Jinx. They're funneling a lot of gold in there. Is she gonna try to go for the Echo as he does not have the ult? No, she is just gonna take the wave.
So remember when I said family meeting on the bot lane? Yeah. I mean, there were some good plays, there were some terrible plays during that 1 minute fight, what happened, but overall, extraordinary team on the top, so that's good for them.
Yeah, you're definitely happy. Having 4 kills into the Jinx now. Kaiser did get a shutdown, but it's 4 kills instead of the Jinx. Beast's team is getting the Drake though, or is Extraordinary gonna be there in time to contest the Drake? Is now the question. Jinx is in a position to flank, which is a position you usually do not see a Jinx in. But yeah, they are going to get a pick onto the Echo jungle. Echo getting out thanks to the Galio ult being used. Sylas is on the Jinx. The chaotic fight, but the Jinx did get picked in the end by the Sylas and the Zyra. And it's a fight that looks really good for Beast Team Esport as they're picking up one by one, getting that free Drake and the Ace.
Okay, well, okay. The team who needed to snowball getting some kills, and yeah, maybe they're gonna start a snowball, we don't know. I mean, the biggest mistake, what happened in this fight was Jinx not connecting with the team on the start. She was on the other side. She got cut by the Zyra ultimate, so then she was just dead. The blue team also didn't turn on the TP for just an easy kill. They just got picked one by one, and yeah, better plays by Beast team. Better played team fight for them. That's good. Good job.
Yeah, that's good indeed. The positioning of the Jinx was very weird in that fight. Going for the flank on the Jinx, this is something I would have expected more from the Galio. Jinx should have stayed on the other side there with the team. Big mistake costing them a Drake and the Ace, which now gives Beast team a big gold advantage of 3,000 gold, which is they shouldn't give like this easily, but Beast team played the fight really beautifully, getting that free pick with the Zyra ultimate, and Sylas just being like, I don't care about anything, I'm gonna assassinate that ADC, and you cannot stop me.
Yeah, exactly what we talked about before. The only thing the blue team needed to do is just, you had 4-0 Jinx, or 4-1 or whatever it was. just play safe. You scale better, and you're gonna win the game eventually. You don't need to get risky fights. Like if you don't know how to play them, just don't take them. Just get them more better percentage fight, like than the play.
Oh, pick on a Malphite. The Silas chain is being missed. The team is here to save the Malphite. Cataclysm is being used onto the Riven. Silas is still there with the chain. Silas has the Malphite. Beautiful Malphite on the side here. Galio using the ult to knock up the Silas. Silas flashes out of it. Riven is still really low. And the Malphite is now being used on the side, getting a shutdown for himself. But they still need to get out. I don't think they can turn this. The damage is missing. A 1-for-1 trade, but on the end, Extraordinary wins it with getting the shutdown gold. And
Yeah, it's definitely another side. Like Javan dying, not a big deal. They getting shutdowns, they're getting some farm. That's good for them. But still, losing on the mid lane, some waves, not the best part, but still on plus, I think, for them.
I don't think if they move fast enough, they even get the mid lane tower for this. Getting the Herald here. Yes, I think Syra is getting the mid lane tower here. They're gonna trade it for the tier 1 in bot lane. But I think you like the trade on set of Beast team. Opening the mid lane is so much more important than opening the bot lane. And they still get the Herald for it as well. Beast team is
that
just...
was a gold for the Jinx on the bot lane for first turret.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. But I think on the map overall, I like being Beast team here, getting the Terrell, getting that mid lane tower, opening it up. Jinx is getting more gold, but if she positions like that again, I don't think it matters.
True. I mean, yeah, mid lane opens the map, so they also have Herald to open the top or the bottom, whatever they need. They don't need to use the Herald on the tier 1 turrets anyway, because they're dead already.
And now Riven also getting the tier 1 in top lane. Malphite alone cannot stop her, nobody's here to help. Just getting everything for free right now. Extraordinary was like, okay, we failed one team fight, we're not gonna try to contest anything. I don't think that is the right approach to do. They probably do just want to scale, but I feel like they should just not give everything for free though.
I mean, yeah, if they want to just keep scaling and give every objective to the Beast team, then that's not a good scaling situation. Yeah. So they're gonna fall even more apart, and the Beast team's just gonna snowball.
Yeah, I mean, we see the web also set up some topside vision, which is weird. That's the next objective. It's the Drake, but Night Fury is engaging here. There is a fight going out. Kaiser is picking on the Jinx. The Jinx got picked again. It is a really good fight. A beautiful Renata ultimate stolen from the Silas, and it's just they go Kaiser flashing aggressively onto that Renata. Renata using a handshake to get out in the end, but also needing to burn her flash. Kaiser is going for the tower dive, which is a little bit risky play. Taking more tower shots than she needs to, taking that wave, now turning back onto the Renata, and Echo is also here to help the Kaiser. I feel like this is a pretty free kill and unstoppable for the Kaiser.
Okay. Okay. So we talked about Jinx positioning. Well, she didn't position too well. She got caught and killed.
Solo kill by the Kaiser, by the way. Oh, and now the Malphite is trying to turn onto the Riven. Is she gonna get out? Malphite doesn't have the ultimate, but Jarvan is here to support. Cataclysm is used onto the Riven. I don't think they have the damage with the God Drinker and the help of the Jinx. Oh, the Riven is dead now in the end. Jarvan did get picked though by the Echo as well. Echo using his ultimate. Drake is up in 10 seconds. Jarvan is dead. This will be a pretty free Drake.
Yeah, we see like the game kind of slipping from the hands of the extraordinary team. They really started the game good. Like we didn't expect the team to be ahead early game when the Beast team have the comp they have, and we also didn't expect Beast team to be in the position they are right now after the early game. What happened? So props to them for playing like that and getting pretty much every objective on the map for them.
Yeah, definitely props to them. Renata and Jinx are positioning as if they're gonna try to contest it. The Jarvan is alive again and is here in time. Is he gonna go for this? Might steal? Yeah, no, definitely not. Beast team just picking up the Drake, leaving.
Do you think it's a good moment in the game to say the word on starting on J?
Yeah, I
Is it the time, or we still have faith on how the R combo system gonna work this game?
I still believe in the R combo system if they do get enough time to solve it. Oh, Malphite is a little bit of a fist fight between the Riven and Malphite, but Jarvan is here to support the Malphite again. Malphite using the ultimate on the Riven. Teleport is coming out, but Cataclysm is still up. Beautiful rocket from the Jinx here. Silas, you have hijacking that Malphite, turning onto the Jinx, but is there going to be enough damage? Stopwatch is being used. Kaiser is alone in the backline. Silas turning onto the Jinx back again, but revive from another brings her back. Big shutdown on the Malphite on the side of Kaiser. Now Silas and Zyra, can they escape, or is the Galio rocket well enough to close it up? Web being CC'd, and
Did I just cast a curse beast team?
I guess we did.
Literally after I said it, that thing happened.
Echo is trying to move up here to save the Silas, feel safe with the ultimate of his own. I feel like he can actually dash onto the Jinx, kill her, and just ult out if he wants to. Are they gonna try to fight the 2v4, 2v5? I mean, Jinx is pretty low here. So
I mean, you still have 5 people versus 2, just take the turret. And then go back. Yeah, okay, they want to play it safe.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand. You don't want to give more gold to the Echo than needed. Echo is playing it a little bit over-aggressive. He is gonna get CC. Is he gonna get out of it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, we'll have to get out of jail free card.
Okay, well, can this team find an end? So
Oh, now the engage. Cataclysm is finally being used on the side of the Silas. Is the Galio gonna get picked? Riven is using her ultimate, and I think she's gonna keep. She wants to keep going. Silas misses the chain, but Echo solo kills Jarvan on the other hand.
okay, so from winning fight and not deciding to take a turret and not deciding to back fast enough, they lost 2 turrets. What? And the
losing the Baron on the side here as well. Jarvan is not up to go for a steal. They do not have the Jinx rocket. This is pretty much a free Baron on the side of the Beast team. Yeah, they cannot contest. Extraordinary is just gonna take the wave after having such a nice winning fight. Getting too unsure of themselves if they want to take the tower or not, and it just turns out horrible again.
So that's a good point in the game to do a VOD review on, and what happened and what went wrong. This is not the only moment in the game that decided for your win or loss, but it's a big one. And if they're gonna do something similar again, even maybe don't have a chance to do it because of the Nashor and how the game gonna go now. But yeah, definitely not the good play from the Extraordinary team. Ordinary team. That's a really bad team name. Holy. And yeah, we will see how it's gonna go.
Yeah, definitely.
That's tragic. I can't say. Oh yeah. What's their tag? EXT?
Oh, another fight is breaking out here on the bot side. Oh, the Kaiser has been picked by the side of Jinx. Echo ult has been used. Beautiful Malphite on the side. CCing the web. And the Jarvan CC is, they keep on hitting. Beautiful Malphite on the side here with the hijacked Silas, but it's just a beautiful pick. Riven is trying to enter in the top lane. They're gonna send, no, oh, Silas is just trying to stop the resets for the Riven to end. Jinx is resetting, but they do get the Galio. What is happening?
I don't understand what's going on. Like, they got the Beast team bot lane. That's nice, but then they lost the lane.
And down the Malphite is also being picked. Riven is killing the Jarvan that tried to stop her, and I think Beast is just gonna end here. I don't think the bot lane is strong enough to hold on. They attacking the tower. It looked so good in the early game for Extraordinary, but like throw after throw, fight after fight, Beast team just kept on going ahead, and now they're the ones doing the throwing. Silas in the stopwatch, going gold, mistiming on the Jinx, but she's still probably gonna get that shutdown. Taking away so much gold on the side of Jinx, getting that cannon now, getting so many kills.
Jesus.
Beast team was impatient, going for the towers with no minions, and now it's a free Drake for the side of Extraordinary, I think.
I don't think so. They're gonna go for it. But maybe. I don't think so. No, they're not going for it. They're not gonna have time. I think Kaiser gonna just steal it without the smite. And yeah, the fight was crazy. The fiesta continues, and I never call the blue team by their name again. Yeah.
Riven, I mean, it's a free and final Drake. They definitely needed to try to at least contest it. It's a free and final, so now for the Beast team, which is already like really rough. A team that just wants to go onto the Jinx and kill the Jinx, now also having a final stake. They're doing the Fnatic Burst. They're getting a pick onto the Echo. He is getting out his ultimate. Teleports coming out of the side of both. Jarvan is being picked by the Kaiser. Galio is in the backline. He's gonna get out the CC double taunt. Is there enough damage on the side of Jinx? Riven flashed onto the Jinx, but hijacked Silas Galio is.
Yep.
Uh,
That's
that's,
GG.
that's game. Triple kill is for Vanamori and beautiful comeback. Early game looked so well for Extraordinary, but Beast Team just took step after step after step, and every time Extraordinary tried to take a step forward, Beast Team came in, said, nope, sit down, this is our game. Game 1 going in favor for the sides of Beast Team Esports.
Yeah, really well played by them. They, even when they lost the team fight or they lost few players from the fight somewhere, they always did something on the other side of the game, of the map. They pushed the top lane as a Riven. They punished some people like we saw in this Fnatic bush. Yeah, really well played by them, and I think they deserved it.
Yeah, they deserved it indeed. It was a nice game 1, a lot of action, and I think we're gonna head into a little break now.
Yeah, we're gonna do.
So we're gonna see you after the little break, and wait here in chat, get yourself some drinks, some snacks, because game 2 is gonna be just much of a banger.
See ya.
So we are back already in the draft. Small problems happened, but we see a B1 Belveth on the side of Beast Esports and the Caitlyn Lux.
Okay, we also see the same bans. What happened in the game one? We see the Velkas that was banned game one by Beast Team, I think, in the second phase. So we're gonna see that and how that's gonna play out. We again see the Kaisa, but on the other side, we see the Jarvan, which was kinda okay, but not really too great in the hands of the extraordinary team jungle player. And we also see the Kate Lux, which is no fun zone lane to play against, and especially as a Kaisa, which doesn't have the range to deal with it. Maybe that's why they pick Velcos to kind of help with it, but if one of their players gonna get got caught by the Lux Q or just the traps, then that's like Jover.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like Caitlyn Lux here on the side of Beast Team, like the really early game. Extraordinary played it like a lot better than Beast Team Esports in the bot lane, but we're gonna see if they can abuse the Caitlyn Lux. And Caliban coming out, first of all, it's respect band and also like incredible pick here. Kaiser, Akali being really great into Jarvan, Vel'Koz, and the Kaiser. Silas also getting taken out as he was a big problem during the later fights.
Yeah, we might see in the Malphite again on the R4.
Oh,
Never mind.
is getting banned here this time. And also look, as Extraordinary picked the Jarvan into the Belveth, and I just got informed by my jungler, who is a Belveth OTP. This is a very favorable matchup for that Belveth, so excited to see if Beast team does some crazy early invade stuff with the Belveth.
Let's hope, like, for now.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, Zerat support?
Oh, Seraph Mid and Velka support?
Huh. Yeah, we don't know. Maybe they don't know either. They both can be supports. They both can be mid laners. So I think none of them work too good with Kaisa. But maybe they try to pick one of them to kind of handle the poke from the Lux and the Caitlyn. But I don't think so. That's worth. Okay.
Katarina picked up on the side of Beast team. You're going for the assassin trend once more.
Why on earth would we pick Katarina versus Jarvan, Vel'Koz, and Zerat?
I mean, they're kind of squishy. Kata can just dash out of the cataclysm. The cataclysm.
Yeah. Haha.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh yeah, big cinch. Come on, let's go.
Oh, the cinch tower coming out inside. Oh, Irelia being picked. Irelia blind pick. Very, very cocky. BC once again going for an extremely cocky pick. I don't like the pair up of Katarina and Belveth. Belveth wants a mid laner that has early priority, so she can have safety if she gets invade or invade herself, as she is a pretty volatile jungler, needing these early fights, and Katarina just does not give Belveth what she needs.
Well, to be honest, I don't like any of those comps. And yeah, no.
Set picked up as a counter pick into the Irelia.
I have no idea.
Maybe
I don't know how
because
this matchup will.
that supports Seraph top.
Jarvan support?
Oh,
But then who can be jungler?
Zed?
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
Maybe a set support. Actually, no,
Yeah,
not gonna work.
no. I don't. It's definitely gonna be a set top lane. It's Zed Irelia. Also,
Yeah.
as far as I am aware, back then when Irelia was played in top lane, Zed was a pretty normal counter pick into it, as he can just like cancel the Q. If Irelia dashes onto the Zed, he can cancel, then it goes on cooldown. So that's like a pretty standard counter pick.
So,
Oh,
which team comp you like the best?
I don't like either.
Yeah, think gonna win.
I feel like Beast team here is gonna win as with the draft they played and they showed what they can do in game one if they played similar to the game one and just outplay in the team fights. I feel like their draft is pretty good. I don't like Caitlyn Lux if you want to play for just outplaying in team fight. I don't think Caitlyn Lux is that good in these types of comps, but I don't like the pair up of Vel'Koz and Seraph in one game in the same team. I don't like either of them really much as a support, and especially like Kaiser wants a proper support, not a quote unquote support, if you know what I mean. I I I don't. I mean, Katarina, like they're gonna get like fisted in the early game by both Vel'Koz and Seraph, but like once she reaches her level 6, once she can go for these roams, I can kind of see the value. It's just a lot of squishies on the side of Extraordinary here. But she can just get cancelled by set as like fucked over by the set. I don't think she can ever kill the Jarvan. I I
I mean, I
don't I
think they pick Caitlyn strictly for the Kai'Sa because it's a counter to her. So maybe that was the idea. Then they were like, "What support we gonna pick?" Okay, we picked Lux because it's broken with Caitlyn, but then you need to play the lane correctly. Yeah, I think Beast Team can win the game also, just because how they played the game one, where they were behind and they managed to climb back. They managed to take the objectives, the cross map, and yeah, I think they played the game one better than their enemies. So if right now Beast Team gonna lose early game and win after that, that means the Extraordinary team needs to work on some fundamentals.
Yeah, it feels like Beast team showed in game one they have a prowess in these messy fights. They like the moment they went to a messy fights, Extraordinary didn't know how to play, how to position. But Beast team felt like they were in the comfort zone. And especially drafting like this, going for the Belvev, going for the Caitlyn, going for the Kata, the Aurelia, and being like, yeah, your ADC positioned inefficiently in the first game. We're
Yeah.
just gonna punish that. And they just have a full team comp to just punish the ADC being mispositioned. As Seraph Vel'Koz are not gonna be the type that these champions to be like, okay, you picked the ADCs, we're here now. I mean, maybe the set, but I don't think the set can ever reach in a team fight can ever reach the Caitlyn or the Lux. The Kata can just dash out. Irelia's just gonna focus different target. Set is just gonna run around the team fights. I don't know. There's like
Maybe they
okay.
just want to do a triple poke thing, like AP guys have Alcazar to try to poke stuff and protect or do something with the Jarvan set. But then the Beast team can just build them more and that's it.
And they're just gonna
So
run them over if they try to go for the burst. They're just gonna
yeah,
have a Katarina dash into them, the Velvet having 8 dashes.
true. Anyway, we're gonna see how it's gonna play out, and I think we're gonna jump to a short break before the game start. So don't go anywhere, and see you after that.
I lied awake for days, counting all the ways I died. Everything I couldn't save, buried down, still half alive. It's got me crawling in my skin, but no one's coming out to hold me close. Pouring out the gasoline, yeah, I've been making friends with all these ghosts, and I got nothing left to lose. Fight to the future. Sick and distressed, but I'm back with a match, yeah, I'm a It's not me to turn and run. Met the bitter truth and I choked it down. Left a bad taste on my tongue, but my appetite's been growing now. I can see you crawling in your skin, but no one's coming out to hold you close. I'm pouring out the gasoline, so say hello to all my ghosts.
So, welcome back. We're in the game right now, and Velvet has no items.
Darling, it's items, man. I don't know, right?
And we see the Darkseid start on the side of Katarina. Danny keep on going for the trend.
Yeah, look at the damage, like 100 items, like holy shit.
Oh, I mean,
That's the difference. Like, I don't know. I have no
I
idea
mean,
what's going on. I have no idea.
yeah, I mean the jungle item doesn't really change anything in the early fight, so no damage here on that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't change much.
The only thing she can't use is the smite, right? But you don't want to smite the first buff, so you got less experience. That's true. I mean, you think she knows?
What? Oh, I mean, it's really low at this point. I don't think they want to keep on continuing that. They're gonna try to run away. The jungle, she doesn't know. She doesn't have an item.
Yeah, she doesn't know. Literally.
Oh
Tells her.
no!
Look, it's the LAC or whatever.
It was MSI. Pause.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh.
Now they're gonna write, guys, can we remake? I don't know. Oopsie.
Velvet
Nope.
forgetting to buy the jungle item. We're probably put us in a pause.
I think now they paused because the guy needs to just walk away, scream some stuff, and they come back.
Yeah.
Oh. So Vademori on the pause again. That's not surprising because last game he also did a pause. So yeah. So after that early game and no items, Belvet, and she can't go back. Like if she goes back, she gonna lose a lot. If she doesn't go back, she gonna lose some stuff. So
definitely a hard decision to do here. I mean, I probably just goes with a reset and hopes she doesn't get insta invaded, as the enemy have seen that the Belvet doesn't have any items. So if I'm Extraordinary here, I'm just gonna run into their face and be like, "Yep, no, this is our jungle now."
yeah. I mean, on his side, if they would see she has no items, I would just follow with a top laner and just try to kill her, get her, stuff.
Just run in there. Just run into the jungle and invade. Bellev, no items. Bellev needs to reset. She's half life. We just go in. Either we kill her or we're gonna take her jungle. Like no mercy. Katarina can't really move as she only has a dagger. But also if we if it would be possible for a second to take a look at the items. I'm not sure if it's possible during the pause.
No, I don't think so.
But yeah, I mean, I can basically tell. I mean, something against the filmmaking rule. It's always show not tell. But here I'm gonna say this Katarina went for the Dark Seal, very cocky item to go here, especially. I mean, Danny already showed in the game one he is willing to go for these cocky items. He is willing to go down in CS in the early game and then just gonna come back somehow. He was down around 20 CS against the Galio. Going for the Dark Seal now, which I don't think is a good start anymore in mid lane, especially since Doran items have been buffed and they're really strong now. And I feel like missing out on a Doran item puts you so much behind in the early game. I can see if you like go for a longsword, trying to get your spike faster, but like going for the Dark Seal one just is pretty disrespectful. Like not disrespectful, but very cocky. Cocky, I think is a better word. I don't think he disrespects his enemy. I just I don't like it because unless you solo kill him like 2 times before level 6, I don't see a big value in going for the Dark Seal first.
So basically, maybe in his mind, he just wants to get the seal, try to roam bot lane, get some kills, stack the thingy, and then go Magi's.
Yeah, I mean probably it's like something he would do in solo queue, but I'm not sure if it will work. As Extraordinary, especially in the early game, showed they can work together as a team. They know how to communicate. They know how to play together. Their laning phases were pretty good overall. So I feel like just roaming with Katarina won't work that well.
I see, I see. I mean, the only thing you need to be careful of is just those roams, right? If you're not gonna give any free kills to her, she can't do much. She's not a champion without being snowbally, right? Like there,
Yeah.
you have a lot of tools to stop her. You also have a lot of tools to be killed by her because you're not that mobile. So you have few free lanes. Like mid lane, it's not that mobile. You have the Belvet, which can help you with that. Like you can't juke the dash from the Katarina. You can try to outstep the thingy from Belvet, but then you have Zerath on the bot lane too. If you play that well and you start winning, like it's the same situation what was in the first game. If you snowball the game, you're gonna win the game. Uh, but this game we have 2 weird team comps that kind of want to do some stuff. I don't know what they planned and or what they have in their mind, how they want to those games to be played by, but we will see. Like it's pretty interesting, but I still feel it's gonna be a family meeting on the bot lane and something stupid gonna happen. One guy gonna be overfed, and then the game just gonna keep rolling. And if no one gonna do any mistakes, they do. But if they're not gonna do any big mistakes, they shouldn't let the game to slip out of the hands.
Yeah, definitely. It's probably gonna be like you said, a lot of fighting in bot lane. But I feel like actually being ahead in these 2 teams, I don't think being ahead is the thing you want to be, as both these teams have shown their ability to like pick one member out pretty well. And I feel like if you're ahead, you just get picked out. I don't think you want to funnel resources in one player, as I don't think there's this proficiency that someone, for example, an ADC like a ruler would have to position it perfectly. And
Yeah, it
I
is the
f-
guy.
I feel like both teams should try to spread out the gold evenly to punish the enemy more if they just go for one pick.
I mean, there's also one team who played the map better, right? They got the objectives, they got the cross map
Yeah.
better. So even if the pick's gonna happen and they gonna play the map better, they then should land on the upper hand, right? They should still be ahead. So yeah, we will see.
We will see indeed, as we are still waiting for the technical difficulty to be resolved.
Maybe he didn't catch enough internet through the window into the bucket. You never know.
Yeah.
The times are hard, you know. Prices go up. Weird stuff, weird stuff.
Yeah, I also every time, like before this cast, I had to go out to our Wi-Fi well that we have, and I had to like fill up a full bucket to
Oh
have enough
yeah,
for
sure.
today.
Feed the
Uh,
hamsters.
it's the hamsters with Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we just gonna try to give a bit of a breather to everybody. So we're gonna try to wait for the pause to end, and we probably gonna come back after it's over. So I think a small break would be nice for everyone. Don't leave and wait for us. See ya.
Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace, restore our Gloria to live forever. Bring down the dark regime and know how to unleash eternal power. Lead us to order. I am the light bringer.
So, welcome back after the small technical difficulty. Belvev did decide to go for the recall. Her jungle camp's already up, but Jarvan once again getting a leash, which means Beast's team will have to bot prio once again in the early game. Is Jarvan gonna go for a lane gank again? What do you expect?
He can do a cheeky level 2 invade. They don't have the wards. The Javan is faster on the clearing, so he might go for it, but they know he's there. They put the ward. He probably not gonna go for it. But they also like to take prio as Caitlyn Lux to win the game. Just poke them under the turret, don't give them any chances to come back to do anything. So we will see. If the Jarvan gonna play good around bot lane, they can literally kill them.
Despite coming here on top, Irelia going for the E on level 1, which is something I'm not used to seeing. Jarvan this time deciding not to go for the cheesy level 3 bot gank. This time pathing up to top lane. So we're gonna see no crazy action. Oh!
Well, that's how this lane shouldn't look.
Yeah, like I said, Extraordinary, once again showing that the early part of the lane they can play a lot better. But oh, beautiful binding on the Seraph here. Trading back some HP, but Caitlyn no pots, Kaiser also no pots. Extraordinary getting the bot lane push here, which is something I wouldn't have expected in the early game.
Yeah, it definitely should be
another
like that.
beautiful binding by the looks here, but is Extraordinary actually trying to go for the fight? They're trading back really well.
Caitlyn plays a little bit too far because of the HP differ, so she can.
Solo kill in top lane. What? Can we get a replay on that?
No,
I
that's not good.
Oh. Hesh.
Yeah, what I wanted to say, Caitlyn just don't play close enough for the traps to put it down when the stun gonna hit. So.
Oh, Jarvan going in for the aggressive invade and leaving again. Oh,
Yeah, he just
in a
check on
very
them.
good position. I really also had to reset and set, didn't they? I don't think they contested. Vel'Koz is once again staying in this lane. Oh, 2v2 solo kill from the Kaiser onto the Caitlyn.
There's New Year's magic happening. We see the kills, but we don't see the kills, yeah?
No. Belvev is ganking top lane. Beautiful E on the side of Irelia, playing it really well. Set trying to get the 1-for-1, but in the end it is a kill going over to the Irelia. Punishing that Set did have to flash for the solo kill. And so much happening already. I mean, we can see in the bot lane, Seraph and Kaiser both burned a flash, and Lux burned all her both her summoners. Caitlyn still has both her summoners, so she died without using flash.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there.
But
well, we'll see. At least Kaiser has cleansed this game, so whenever she's gonna hit once, it's a free out of J card. But yeah, she needs to be careful anyway.
Yeah. I mean, Vel'Koz playing the range pretty well. Yeah, this is not how I expected this lane to go either, but Vel'Koz having low mana, both are gonna just go for the reset. Vel'Koz once again having the early CS lead. I feel Levi here is the Levy, however you say. Oh, another fight going out here in the bot lane. Jarvan going in for that engage, doesn't have the Cataclysm quite yet. Beautiful binding from the Lux here. Having the summoners, Kaiser stepping up forward, and Jarvan is gonna leave again. He's gonna be like, hi, oh wait, never mind, I need to go and buy some milk.
I mean, Miss EQ gets down by 59 things, lose all HP, go back again. Yeah, I mean, the gang could be better, but he tried.
I mean, he doesn't have the Cataclysm yet, going in for that out-of-range EQ. Not having the Cataclysm yet to assist him in that bot lane gank is quite critical. Vel'Koz does have to push here. Both, in the end, did decide not to reset. A really big wave in top lane. I think, no, Jarvan is not... couldn't be fast enough there to actually play for gank. Oh, Belvev is ganking the mid lane here, trying to get into Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz still has both his summoners up, but Katarina uses the ultimate. I don't think he is in danger. He is using the barrier, but he doesn't flash. Flash used by the Katarina, and the kill goes over to the Belvev. Another successful gank.
Yeah, so what we talked about before. In Mobile Champion, you have Belvet, you have Cat. You play it well, you feed Cat, and that's the way to go.
Yeah, I mean, Zed trying to go into solo kilometer with Belvev, but Belvev does have the flash. I mean, they're just gonna get out here. I'm surprised that Vel'Koz did... Oh, Zed going in aggressively. Just saying... another double kill in bot lane as well. 1-for-1 here in the mid lane. What?
I don't understand. I don't know how Kate Lux losing it. I don't know why he said the thing he did, but yay.
I mean, Aurelia is getting so much in top lane now for the player from the side. He did get a kill in the end, but he's still now 1-1. It was in the end a 1-for-1 trade cut on the 2 Dark stack. Calvin getting in to defend the top lane tower, but I don't think he can try to actually fight it as Aurelia has the level 6.
Yeah, she almost a full build, almost have Vampiric Scepter, so that's gonna be that. Top lane might be over on that part, and Caitlyn Lux needs to be more careful. Like we saw this trend on the game 1, right? The red side team played it better, and they had the advantage. And I don't know what's gonna happen this game, but if that advantage gonna fall off again by mispositioning, by playing the game on the wrong side of the map, then that's bad. But if they're gonna keep it up and just try to snowball from at that point, they're gonna be really strong.
Yeah, I mean, the positive note here, Kai'Sa is getting less punished for mispositioning as much as like a Jinx, as she has the ultimate. Another gank on the set. Set still doesn't have the flash, no ultimate available here either. Trying to wait for the W, just not using it at all. Irelia using the ultimate. It's a 3-1 Belveth now, actually getting really, really scary. Yeah, oh, another kill for the Kai'Sa, going over, playing very aggressively.
That's really well played by the red side. You have the ult from the Zerat to just scare the people away, do some damage. Nice ult in by Kai'Sa because she's so ahead, she knows she can kill them. That's a good snowball for now.
Yeah, the bot lane is snowballing it really well, but also Belveth abusing the flashless set in top lane. Knowing he doesn't have ult, he doesn't have flash, there's no way for him to escape. Going up here, bot lane be like, okay, they're getting something top lane, we're getting something bot lane, now they're also getting the Drake, so overall quite variable for Extraordinary.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be a first Drake for them in this series.
Yeah, it's the first Drake of the series, but also Beast Team cross-map answering with the Herald picked up, which is very good for Beast Team Esports, as Belveth getting her empowered form with the Herald. It's something, if you're Beast Team, you're happy with that handshake, getting that Herald here. Belveth is very, very strong right now, and now with the power of the minions, there's so much she can do. Jarvan going in for the bottom weight, he now has the Cataclysm, so he can try to go for something, but Belveth is trying to go for something first by going onto the side again. He now has the flash, he now has the ultimate, flashing the CC, but flashing a little bit too early, ulting out the Aurelia. She doesn't have the ultimate to keep going. Oh, beautiful stunned by the set. Oh, is it a 1-for-1? He does get the shutdown on the Belveth, so you're happy on that side if you're the...
That would be so good for the Belveth if she wouldn't go too close to the turret and die for it. But yeah, well played by Seth. Good for him.
Initially, it looks very good for Beast Team as he flashed a little bit too early. Sig is done by the Aurelia E, but they underestimated how far the ultimate of the set goes and how much shield he does get in the end from the ultimate. Jarvan is now going for a bot lane gank, going on the 0-4 bot lane. Belveth is here to cover it, but he does have the Cataclysm. Caitlyn has her flash, so she is able to just flash out, but Jarvan is stepping up forward alone, running into the trap. Kai'Sa flash is used, Cataclysm is out, but she's just getting out. Is Seraph ult connecting onto the Kai'Sa, onto the Caitlyn? Kai'Sa is in a pretty scary position, runs into the Lux ult, gets the Caitlyn ult, and the empowered auto attack giving a big shot on over to the Lux. Katarina now also arrived in the bot lane. Lux flash Q, beautiful binding light, and another kill for the Belveth. Oh, Kata gets outplayed
by the turret. Would be nice if it wouldn't be bad. Katarina didn't get any kills, so that's good for the red side team. Belveth is just getting stronger and stronger, and yeah, Kai'Sa unfortunately walking into the Lux ult couldn't do much. But maybe that was better because she died fast, and they didn't fight to try to save her and die to Katarina. Blah blah blah. So yeah, overall good play by Beast. They're trying, and they are ahead.
I mean, I feel like Command DDoS stepping up a little bit too far. Belveth here in a pretty bad position. Probably she can just dash out as she has 8 dashes for free. Which is very great champion design. Oh, Zed is going in for the solo kill on the top side. Aurelia just dashing out. So nothing big is gonna happen here. And another...
Is it for the Morrigan? Oh, so it's bot lane again.
Without having some small technical difficulties, which is okay. Yeah.
He
So-
just curved that Lux ultimate, and that was illegal, and now he needed to take a break. I mean,
Probably. So, Kanza, what so
Yes.
far, what have you taken from that game?
From that game, the same like from the last game. I feel like the red side team bot lane is playing better in the lane than the Beast team. And on the other side, the jungler of the Beast team playing better than the jungler from the red side. And overall, it's kind of good and
Oh.
bad because in this game they have fed top lane and jungle versus just the Kai'Sa. So I think Beast team overall, like you can see on the gold lead, they're ahead, and I think they should feel pretty good for now.
Yeah, definitely, especially having so much gold into that Belvev, her being able to consistently get that form, and Kata is now
Now, okay, it's just a spec bug is fine.
yeah, Kata now going bot lane. Lane swapping here, I don't understand.
So that's good.
I also don't like it that much because
The
there's
only
no
thing they
objective.
just need to do right now is just send Jarvan bot and gank Katarina, kill her, and just take plates. But I don't think so. They're gonna do that.
Yeah, really weird swap here. No objective up, for which you would need to swap. Vel'Koz having enough range to just still safely take the creep, so you're really happy here if you're Extraordinary. Belvev walking into the jungle, seeing the Jarvan, and be like, oh, hey, what's up? Trying to fight the Jarvan. Jarvan is dashing out. Caitlyn ult is being used.
Oh,
Beautiful
no.
blinding light, beautiful Lux ult, and it's just such a disaster. Now the Captain Needles and Seraph have survived. Trying to fight a set TP comes in, using that Stride Breaker to see the Lux, but just getting permanent CC, not being able to do anything. Now Irelia dashed into the middle of everything. Set CC is being used. No one dies. And now BC Sports trying to step forward again, set very, very low, cut it, dashing in, ulting, getting a kill, but now is, getting out with 1 HP, is Seraph being able to get the kill? Oh, Vel'Koz just uses the ultimate.
What's going on? Like, that's my question. Oh, it's not over.
And fighters keep on going. Belvev is trying to get into Kai'Sa, getting the kill and heal with the form. Seraph needs to flash out. Irelia hitting the CC on the Jarvan. Jarvan is looking to find an engage on the Irelia, missing the CC, using the Cataclysm, and getting a kill onto his on himself. Belvev dashing in again, getting another form, getting back to full life, and now a TP coming in from the Katarina.
So the fight was so long, the Jarvan got almost killed on the beginning. He went back to base, he came back, he died. The Katarina, who got some kills on the beginning, died, came back, used TP, and is dying almost again. Really long fight, really chaotic one. But I think Beast Team is on the top of that. They were ahead like 2k, now they're ahead 3k. They have a really fat Belvev, and it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, once again, it's the positioning of Command DDoS is just slightly off. He's getting caught by the Belvev. He's just stepping up a little bit too much, and it's just so bad for Extraordinaries. Like Command DDoS is like such a key figure for the draft, and Lux walking in with the Belvev to kill the Jarvan, hitting a binding light, missing the ultimate though. Belvev is keep on going onto the Jarvan. No way for the Jarvan to escape out of it. It's another kill for the Night Fury. Now getting the form, getting the health, just taking the wolves, and he's just in their face, and there's nothing they can do.
She's just so fat. It's really hard to play against that.
Yeah, and now the Kai'Sa is being dove, getting out the last second though.
Close one, close one.
Seraph, they're getting a kill back onto the Lux, solo kill for the Vel'Koz. It's a nice shutdown, it's 450 gold, and the top lane 1v1 is go back into the Slap Fiesta. No one is trying to do anything fancy. ADHD dashing from the Irelias, getting out. She is probably gonna look to get the tower, but Jarvan is here to protect the tower. CC is landed by the set. The CC overwhelm is by Jarvan. Cataclysm is up in a second, but they're not gonna fight it as they see the Katarina and the Belvev are up here. They're probably just gonna drop the tower. I mean, Seraph, actually never mind. Seraph also moved up to defend the tower. Oh, flash onto the Irelia. Irelia flashes out as well. Ultimate use on it. The Irelia got picked by the Cataclysm, but it's probably still a free Herald on the side of BC Esports here, which is still good. Unless Change by Support can go in for the steal, he did not. And he's just gonna die for nothing.
He tried, good try.
Yeah, it was an NTNT, how they would say in Valorant. Oh, is Exodia trying to
So
They're
we
using
see.
range.
Yeah, go.
Oh, another fight is going to happen. Zed is going onto that Belveth, but Katarina dashes in. Lux ultimate is up again as it has no cooldown. And Zed is just getting picked.
We see Zerat's stun missing practically every time. So if he can fix the aim a bit and land those, gonna be really good, because there's plenty of times when he could just land the stun and kill the target with the others. But yeah, overall, the fights are really chaotic. This Belvet is just going straight to the item heaven. She's gonna have second item pretty soon. Right now. And yeah, she's really hard to deal with. Like, even if you jump on her with few people, she's gonna get tanky with the thingy she has. I don't even know the names or the what numbers are they on. Yeah, gonna be really hard to deal with, and they gonna need to try to focus her as fast as possible.
Another
Have enough
break.
focus.
The
And
web
it's the web.
once again.
Yeah, he landed too many Qs and stuff, and yeah, he needs to chillax a bit.
Yeah, I mean, overall, these fights are just looking so great for the sides of PC spots. Extraordinary. It's just their bot lane doesn't look the same as during the laning phase. Doing constant mistakes, stepping up a little bit too far. Now their top lane is set, trying to, I'm gonna go onto that Belvev, stepping up too far, not getting anything back, dying after already the Jarvan got killed, trying to steal the Herald. They're just running in one by one, trying these desperation plays. You can just see in the way they play. They're just very desperate.
I feel like there's no real respect given from the red side to the beast, because if you just chillax a bit and just pull out your advantage what you have, just keep it, and it would be nice. But they just throw away it by constant fights.
Yeah, they're throwing it away indeed. Always having like these one nice steps, but then taking 2 steps back, and we're getting back into a straight fight. Caitlyn Flash is being used, Lux ultimate, and Seraph is one shot, getting killed by the
Jesus.
Caitlyn. And the bullet
And
is
quick
aimed-
question: will they die or they won't? That's a nice animation of Zero dying, by the way.
Yeah,
That's a
definitely.
big bomb.
Seraph here exploding, shot through the heart, and Caitlyn is to
Bomba.
blame. But yeah, we're just gonna be here waiting. Caitlyn is stepping up into the tower. Is she gonna get a kill onto the Jarvan? She is using the ultimate. I don't think Kaiser can block. Okay, she does block it and doesn't die, but this is a big chunk. Now Belv is here with
It's
the Herald.
apart.
I mean, they can push up to the inner, but I'm pretty sure Belveth's tower damage is so crazy. You're gonna see how she's gonna shred these towers. I know my jungler would be here like, let's end, but there's so much damage that Belveth can do onto these towers. Doing the Raptor still in typical jungle fashion, being like, who needs the win? We can get the jungle camp.
And if they're gonna take an inhibitor and they're not gonna end in the next like 3 minutes, it's not good.
Yeah, it's not that good. Giving a lot of gold over. Nice dodge from the Belveth. They do end up taking the inhib. They need to use a lot of the pressure that they have now. Probably going for the tier 2 in the bot lane as well. There's no way Extraordinary can... Oh, okay, they're gonna try to contest. The Caitlyn has no mana. Shutdown going over to the Seraph. Seraph also now gonna try to get onto the Katarina fight. Big fight happening. Jarvan got picked up in the end. Another form for the Belveth. Getting a reset, getting a lot of health. And Katarina dashing forward. Out of binding. And Katarina... Oh!
Katarina value.
Oh, Belveth just is gonna end the game, I feel.
She's giving time for the ability to push the lane and the turrets. They really need to just keep snowballing and the game soon, like in next 2 minutes or stuff, because otherwise they're just gonna give a lot of free gold for the red team. I don't think so that matters, but also Katarina is no value this game, so it's all about Belvet. Kill her and then maybe you're gonna kill Kate.
Oh, CC hit onto the Jarvan. It's probably just gonna be another pick for that Belveth. 12, 2, and 5. Irelia is getting picked up by the Vel'Koz, and it just feels like a solo queue session with what this Belveth is doing. And taking another cam, knows no one can contest her. They need at least 5 people to even try to kill her. And
they lost everything, right? They lost mid lane, they lost 2 turrets bot lane. Now they're gonna lose the dragon. Yeah, the game is getting hard. The game 1 when they lost, there was like 10, 12k lead. Now it's 8k. It's almost there. So, what do you think? When the game gonna end? And who gonna win?
feel like it's gonna be the next 5 minutes. I am very sorry. I need to excuse myself for 1 minute. You need to take it
Yeah.
over alone.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, like you said, I think the game not gonna go for too much. Like 25-ish should be the time around they should end this game. Now we see Zerad using the ultimate on the Lux, but doesn't do anything. Maybe they're gonna try to catch them in the jungle, but they're just too strong. They picked the poke comp kinda, but they can't do anything about it. They just fall apart too fast, too early, and they just start losing everything. Maybe Beast's gonna take the Nashor, try to push the game, but now we have the fight on the top side of the map. Velvet is going for the set. She's just too strong for this guy. Maybe he can use the ultimate to get her into his own team, but nothing gonna happen. That should be a Nashor and should be a game over soon.
Yeah, Nashor's with the Belvath combined with her passive power is just so incredible. She's just gonna shred through with nothing that extraordinary.
Yeah, HP. Oh, hey, you're back.
Yeah. Hi, I'm back.
Hello.
Yeah, it was just probably a free Baron over here. The Belvath is just so strong at this point. I mean,
Yeah.
probably most fun pick here with the Katarina, like having almost no value.
She's zero value. Not almost. She's literally zero value.
I mean, to be fair, I think everybody would have 0 value next to a 12-2 Belvath. And
True.
Irelia is going for the top lane tower. Set is... Oh,
Oh.
another double kill
Okay.
for the Belvath. And
I mean, nothing to see there. Just one-shotting people. Yeah.
now I'm probably going to dive that set here.
Yeah. Go.
He needs to reset or drop the tower. He cannot stay here unless exactly this is... Oh, set?
Oh
Set
my god.
is going for that incredible outplay. Beautifully played by Vamarox. And now the CC is going on to the Irelia. There's no Belvath on the side of B Team Esports. They can play a little bit more aggressive here on the side of Extraordinary. Irelia dashing in, going for the tower dive. Cataclysm is being used. Irelia is not dying to the tower shot, having like 5 HP. Caitlyn picking up the set at the end and using the ultimate onto the Jarvan. Double kill for the Caitlyn. Kill is being returned onto Irelia with the Seraph ultimate.
So can someone take this through already? Yeah, Bava definitely into there. The only thing they needed to do is just sink the wave, leave the Irelia on one side, push the other side of the map, end the game. Now they gave the red team a bit of time, a bit of money, so I still think it's not that big of a deal. It's still taking difference, but it shouldn't happen. Not with that lead.
The biggest loss here for the side of Beast team is that Belvath lost her form, and especially the Baron form, as this is such an incredible tool to push, having these little void links. That being unavailable right now is pretty bad for the sides of Beast team here. Obviously, 1,000 gold over to the side of Set. Not very nice, but I don't think that 1k in a set will change a lot of things at this point of the game. Set is not the type of champion who's be like, okay, I got a 1k gold, I can solo carry the game now.
Yeah, I got this voice.
I got this voice. He's more
Did you
like
see?
you.
Did you see how big problems like Katarina had killing those wolves? Like she just couldn't kill them. I don't know what's the build on Kata these days, but I still remember the 80-ish AP build.
Another fight is going to happen. Belvath trying to get a revenge onto the set, but there's so much damage missing as he does not have a form and giving another 900 gold over to the Kaiser. Night Fury's getting ahead of himself, not having the form, not having anything, and just dashing into 4 people alone. Just this is a bad death. Giving 900 gold over to the Kaiser, this can be crucial.
I mean, 3 shutdowns to anyone? Like, I would take those. Like, this is really bad play by him. They need to chillax a bit. They need to go back to the game they played until last 3 fights, and it should be all fine. They still didn't lose a single turret. They still are ahead, but they're just giving away the unnecessary gold to people that can come back and try to fight you for the game.
And now, Jarvan almost being one-shot. TP is coming in from the set. I don't think they want to fight this. So Jarvan is being pretty low. If he tries to engage here, he's gonna get one-shot. Belvath and Caitlyn are both underway, but it's gonna have a little standoff trying to fight for the vision as the Drake is spawning in 4 seconds, which is a slow point for no one. Irelia is being caught here on the side, missing her CC, but she's just gonna walk out with the help of the Katarina. Kaiser taking the wave. Yeah, I mean, nothing really happening here that much. They're just gonna have a little friendly standoff, looking each other in the eyes romantically and say, "Hey, baby girl." But and in the end, no big fight breaking out. Jake being taken by Beast Esports, having the soul point. No soul yet, but 2 mountain souls is pretty big. Irelia is pretty far, pretty far here, but they're not gonna try to collapse on it. The spell web is having a flank onto the Jarvan. Jarvan is being tanked to one shot once again. Seraph low as well. Cataclysm is being used, but there's no escape. Irelia having no ultimate, no flash available here can be pretty crucial. But Belvev back in her form. Irelia dashing into the tower, getting CC'd, but doesn't matter. She just dashes out again. Trying to set up the CC. Not using it in the end. Belvev taking the mid inhib. There's nothing they can do. It's gonna get run over. So much damage. Oh, Katarina's being picked. Seraph ultimate is coming out, whiffing everything. But everybody. Extraordinary being really, really low. Needing to go to the base back to heal up real quick. Trying to refresh, get some items. Vel'Koz is being caught by the Belvev in the end, showing who's the better Void Man. And just gonna take the wave and push for the end. Even though Jarvan is gonna respawn any second, he does not have the Cataclysm to assist anything. Kaiser being almost one-shot by the ultimate. Set sacrificing himself to save the Kaiser. Kaiser really needs to go back into the fountain to heal, so that too not happening. Irelia dashing onto it. Jarvan being alone in the backline. Irelia is being caught in the end, but I don't think it really has makes a big difference as Kaiser is now healed out a little bit. She's still stepping back forward. Belvev dashing back into it. Seraph did hit the CC in the end, but it does not matter as Beast team goes to 2-0, showing the dominance.
What's that? Literally, yeah, we said 25-ish. It's 26. It's kind of in the zone we said. But last 2 minutes was straight fighting from the bot lane to ending the game. I laughed at one point because I saw Katarina walking after using the dagger. She just was walking in the straight line and then dying. So the good value by that pick. But overall, amazing game by Belvet. 1v9 the game. And props to that guy.
Yeah, definitely props to the Belvev. Taking over the game single-handedly, and it did have some big hiccups at the end, but in the end, still being unavoidable and just.
I mean, you could say he just wanted to give enemies a chance. Like he saw the poor, so here there's a 1K for you, 1K for you. Try to fight me.
He played for the content.
Yeah, exactly. Like they would end like 3 minutes faster, and now we had like 3 minutes longer game, 2-minute team fight at the end of the game. So was worth it after all, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah. Now heading into the last game, game 3, which I think will be an interesting game because momentum is definitely on the side of PC Esport now. Do you believe Extraordinary can take it back, or is it going to be a clean 3-0 sweep?
Gonna be a 3-0. 3-0. I had hopes in them when they show us game 2. They won one side of the map again, and they could snowball that lane and to the victory, to the winning game. But once again, they tumbled. They lost everywhere. They started to losing on cross maps. They did not really smart plays. They have the early game in the bot lane, but after that, they literally don't know what to do in the game, in my opinion. And Beast team, yeah, they just snowballed. Like Bevet got the kills. She was just keep going with it, killing everyone. Even like she didn't need the team basically. Like Caitlyn Lux got some kills, dealt some damage, especially the Lux ults in the team fights. So she just half HP everyone before the team fight even started. Even when the enemy team had the Vel'Koz and the Zerat, which should do that part for themselves, but they couldn't because they were too far ahead behind. And yeah, I think overall good game by Beast. I think game 3 gonna be literally the same stuff. It's gonna be kitchen, and one team gonna do whatever. The second team gonna do whatever, and again, we probably not gonna like the drafts, but I think the game at least gonna be a fun.
Yeah, it's definitely fun to watch, and that's in the end what matters in the show match. So don't run away, guys. The third game is gonna be a big banger. Get yourself some snacks, some drinks, some loot, whatever you need, and we see you after the break.
See ya.
So, hello, welcome back. We just found out that we were wrong. It was scheduled as a best of three, not three full games. So, sadly, there will not be a free game banger.
Yeah. Kinda oopsie by us, but hope you guys gonna forgive us. Yeah, anyway, it doesn't take anything away from the games that happened and how good Beast Team played this series.
Beast teams showing up today and showing that they are a force to be reckoned with for the upcoming Manta Cup, which will be this weekend, Saturday, starting. First game at 10:30, as far as I'm aware, and then going smoothly at 12. So definitely go and watch these games. And I think Friday evening, there's also a little something coming up.
Nice. So, any closing thoughts? Who you think was MVP this series?
Definitely the jungle of this team. His echo performance was overall really good. A force to be reckoned with, combined with the Silas, the turning top side, the 2v3s and stuff like that. And now in the game too, I mean, you cannot take away from that Belv performance. For me,
Oh yeah.
he definitely gets the MVP.
Yeah, same for me. I think the Beast jungler played the games the best from the team. Other laners had some good times, some bad times. They need overall everyone need improvement, like always, but they're in a good way. So if they're gonna show us the same situation, what happened here, even if they're behind, they can just snowball the game, start being ahead, and win it. Then yeah, just minimize the mistakes, and you should be golden.
Yeah, definitely. Well,
So,
anyways, thanks everybody for watching these games. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I hope everyone who's in the chat right now, we will also see you guys in the Manta Cup games.
exactly. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, see you next time. Bye bye.